I haven't had a carbonated beverage in 16 years, but today that all changes. Some people say streaks were made to be broken. I say morals were made to be compromised for the sake of content. Regardless of what we're calling it, it's happening. And I know you guys are excited to see if I can identify all 16 flavors after 16 years of not having them, but before we do that, I need to walk you through the rules. I toyed with a couple of ideas of how to set this up, the first being all 16 in a random order, one after the other, trying to identify them, and I realized that that was going to be too complex and too messy. And also I didn't have a box big enough to fit 16 2-liters. The second idea I had was to have 4 rounds of 4 sodas each, and they would also be random. But then I decided it would be too easy to differentiate between certain flavors when they're not up against their counterparts. So we're keeping it very simple. We are still going to have 4 rounds, but each of the 4 rounds will be the category of the soda. So first we have colas, then we have root beers, then we have the citrus category, and finally we have the orange category. Think of it like 4 quarters in a game. But with every truly great game comes overtime. So for each categorical round, I will be picking my favorite beverage to move on to the overtime portion. Enough with the rules. It's time to go 16 for 16 and prove to my friends that this taste buds still work after almost 2 decades. It's just kind of like an end of an era, man. Not sure I'm ready for it. Part of me dies and part of me is born again. It's like a phoenix. Oh, my heart is racing. Oh, oh man. Oh no. It's so spicy. Oh. Oh. Y'all drink this? First gut reaction. I'm not locking this in, but my first gut is that's a Pepsi. Okay, that's where I'm at. That's what I feel, but I'm not gonna lock it in yet. But like 95% Pepsi. I never drank Diet though, so I'm not familiar with, is it Diet Coke? No, Pepsi. We're gonna go with Pepsi for now, but we're gonna put like a yellow light on it. Pop 2, holy cow. Mm. Oh! That is horrible. It tastes like foamy nothing, like foamy nothing. It might be a diet of some kind. I don't know. This is harder than I thought. I'm gonna say it's a Diet Pepsi. I don't know, Diet Pepsi, question mark. No confidence at all. It's not Dr. Pepper, okay, I know that. All right, let's go to 3. That is a Pib or a Pepper, 1000%. I could recognize that from anywhere. It's giving more Pib than Pepper. Why? Because I used to have the Pib at the Fazoli's, and that tastes like I'm about to wash down some garlic breadsticks. But we're gonna hold off on that as well until we get to the Pepper so I can confirm. But my first gut guess is Pib. It doesn't quite have 21 flavors. All right. This is 23 flavors. You're right, it's 23. Okay, this is 4?
Yeah.
That's a classic Coke. Lock it in. I know it. I know it. 100% classic Coke. Bruh. 16 years later, it's that easy. That's a Dr. Pepper. That's a Pib. This is horrible. How do people drink pop? It's like drinking bubbles. It's all it is. Pepper Pib. For sure. Pepper Pib. This is.
It's still horrible. You don't enjoy this at all.
It's so bubbly, and I did not understand how bubbly it was. I feel it in my stomach, like you were saying. Oh. That's a Diet Coke. I feel pretty good that the first one I had was Pepsi. That's Pepsi. 1,000,000%. I know now. Pepsi. Diet Pepsi. Because I don't know what else it could be. That's the one I called Pib. That's a classic Coke. Dr. Pepper. Diet Coke. 6 for 6. I know it. I know it, without a doubt. All right, for the overtime category and my favorite, it is not Diet Pepsi. Outside of that, I don't know if I like any of them. Is Pepsi my favorite? Pepsi my... This one, I'm not calling it Pepsi. I think it's Pepsi. Oh. crazy enough, I think this one is I think this one's my favorite. It is not Diet Pepsi. Right here. All right. Okay, Coke round over. We're moving on to the root beers. I would just like to say after round one, this is horrible. This is disgusting. These are horrible. Okay, root beer category, I'm thinking it's going to be easy to identify Barks. The other two, no clue. It didn't foam, it didn't foam. It's just pure foam. That's AW though. It just hit me like a ton of bricks. I didn't think I'd know mug from AW, and I taste that, and it just tastes like a root beer float, which I know all of these are going to taste like a root beer float, but that one especially. Ah, mug. Has to be mug. These aren't Barks. No way, in no way these are Barks. No way, no way. That's Barks, baby. Get that at McDonald's. Ice it down, big thick straw like these. Okay. AW, mug, Barks, easy round. Barks is the best, move it to overtime. I was too confident that time, and I started second guessing AW and mug in the garage, so I'm gonna slow it down. I'm gonna be more intentional with my drinks. We're gonna get deep into the flavors of these. What? I don't even know if this is a Sprite variety or a Mountain Dew variety. So, okay. It doesn't taste as yellow as I think it needs to be a Mountain Dew. It is refreshing. I do think it is a Sprite or a 7-Up because it doesn't have that added like charge at the end that the other ones do, the zing. It's zingless. I think they've changed the flavors. I'm going to hypothesize, unfinal answer, that's a 7-Up, okay? 7-Up. We're gonna move forward. That's horrible. This is the worst of the 10 we've had so far.
What makes it worse?
It tastes like dirty water, mostly. It tastes like dishwater. This is dishwater. This one is not Mellow Yellow or Mountain Dew. I can say that. These are the more I'm sick throwing up, mom bring me something to drink beverages, okay? This one is good. It has more of a lemon lime. This one tastes like pond scum. This one is horrible. So I'm gonna say 7-Up is here at Pond Scum. It's 7-Up. This is actually the Sprite because I get more lemon in the lime, whereas this one, oh, why am I drinking it still? That's 7-Up, okay. What the heck?
What are you tasting?
It tastes like Sprite. This should not have been the hardest category. What? What? All three of these taste like they're trying to do the same thing, which is what's confusing to me. I'm gonna move to the last one because I need to see Mountain Dew. I need to see one go in. This is impossible. That doesn't taste like Mountain Dew. Where is Mountain Dew? That one's horrible. Pond Scum. This is the best one. So we'll move this one to overtime. And now that I've said these two were Sprite and 7-Up, I'm starting to wonder if these two are Sprite and 7-Up. I don't know where anything is. So I'm gonna take a breath.
Do you need like a palate cleanser?
Give me a palate cleanser. Let me get a palate cleanser, please. They all taste like the same thing. I don't want to start over. That's Mountain Dew. I think that's Mountain Dew. That's Mountain Dew. Okay, we're changing it all. We're changing it all. The palate cleanser must have helped. This tastes good, okay? And there's something at the end. I found the zing. We're going to lock this in as Mountain Dew, which is crazy, I know, quite a curveball. Now I have a reference point. This one is so bad, it's 7-Up. It's gotta be. These two are the same, I think. This is so hard. Ugh. It's just foam. All of this is just foam. Every time I drink this, it gets worse. I'm gonna have to accept that I'm not going to get it no matter how many times I drink. So, here's the Sprite. I don't think that's the Sprite. Could be the Sprite. No. Okay. Oh. Mountain Dew, 7-Up, Sprite, Mellow Yellow. That one and these two I think are the yellow.
Okay.
I can taste the yellow in them. This one's horrible. I'm gonna say it's 7-Up. I'm gonna say this one's, that's crazy. Sprite, 7-Up, Mountain Dew, Mellow Yellow.
Okay.
My favorite is the Mountain Dew.
Got it.
Okay. These were the ones that I figured would be the most difficult. I don't know now because last category was the most difficult. That's horrible also. That's not good. Nothing about that is appealing to me. Don't even have a guess. More orange. More orange in this one. Still not good. My mom drinks these and she goes out of her way to find these.
Are you tasting anything different between the three?
This one has the strongest flavor. This is better than this,
Okay.
I think. This is more muted orange. This is like orange behind a curtain. This is orange center stage. This orange. Ugh. Okay. I will say this guess will be lucky. I think this is Sunkissed. This one is my favorite and will go to overtime. I'm going to say it's Sunkissed. I'm going to try to figure out these two. I mean, this is gonna make me not drink pop for 16 more years. That's how bad that is. Here's what's throwing me off. In the hierarchy, I think Sunkissed would be like America's favorite, followed by Fanta, and Crush is kind of like the orange-headed stepchild. This is better. My gut says this is Crush, this is Fanta, but I feel like Fanta has been more popular in the world, so it would make sense that people wouldn't be drinking a worse soda. So I'm gonna trust my gut. I'm gonna say Fanta, Sunkissed, Crush. Lock it in, Sunkissed overtime, it is the best. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the overtime period where I rank my top four sodas, one from each category. Let's do it. This first one. Oh, that's quite nice. But I have no idea what it is. I think it's the Mountain Dew, but it doesn't taste like Mountain Dew anymore. Is it Sunkissed? That's the Sun. Oh my gosh. That's the Sunkissed. The orange hit me at the end. I hope. Oh yeah, Pepsi. That's good. I'm a Pepsi guy. Who knew? Okay. 3. I hope that's Pepsi. I hope that's Pepsi. Is that Pepsi? What if it's Diet Coke? And I love Diet Coke so much, I thought it was Pepsi, but it's actually Diet Coke. Is this 3? Barks. You could just get that hint of vanilla in there. That really runs away with the show. If Barks was less foamy, if I could have a flat Barks, I would be I would love a flat Barks. Okay, last one. So this has gotta be Mountain Dew. I think could be Mellow Yellow, I guess, or Sprite, or 7-Up. But that's from the citrus category. I enjoy the Pepsi the most. I hope it's Pepsi or Diet Coke. I enjoy this one the most. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that's it. Can I take this off?
Yeah,
Can we talk?
we can. Okay.
Can I look?
Yeah.
Diet Pepsi? Fanta?
Yeah.
So Fanta's good. Diet Pepsi is the best? That wasn't even Pepsi. The
No.
Diet Pepsi tastes more like Pepsi than the Pepsi tastes. Okay, let's start in the colas category.
So you got 3 of 6 of the cola category.
Okay.
Number 1, Diet Pepsi. That was your favorite.
Okay. I thought it was Pepsi though. So
Yes.
I'm in the right barn, just the wrong stall. Okay. I got you. Okay.
The second one you drank that you hated,
Yes.
that you said was Diet Pepsi,
Yes.
was Coke. You hated Coke.
Okay. Wow. What was the one that I said was Coke?
Or Pepsi.
Wow.
Third one was Mr. Pibb. You got that.
Nice. So I got Dr. Pepper then,
Yeah. Fourth was Pepsi.
which
you
I said was Coke.
Fifth was Dr. Pepper.
Yep.
Sixth was Diet Coke.
I got Diet Coke, right?
But you liked, when you drank Diet Coke, you knew immediately, and I thought you were gonna pick that one as your favorite, but then you picked
Diet Pepsi. Wow. But I knew it, but I knew Diet Coke.
Yes.
We'll count that as a
Yeah.
win. Wow. I did not know the difference between Coke and Pepsi. That's not gonna go over well on the internet.
Yeah, that's the hill people die on.
Yeah, it's not good. It still kind of tastes like Pepsi even though I see it's a Coke. That is so bad. That's just foam. I didn't get this right.
No.
I called this diet.
You called that Diet, yeah. No. You called that Coke. You called Pepsi Coke.
Wow.
You called Coke Diet Pepsi. And you called Diet Pepsi Pepsi.
Okay. Well, that didn't go well. All right, root beer. Please tell me I crushed root beer.
Yeah, 3 of 3 immediately.
Okay.
Yeah.
I knew that AW. That's what I always put in root beer floats. And so root beer,
Okay, root beer 3 of 3. Lemon lime, 2 of 4.
chaos. I mean, just
Yeah.
horrible.
You got Mountain Dew and Mellow Yellow. That was the first. And the
I knew
second,
them.
Or fourth.
Okay.
Yes.
So Sprite is horrible.
You tried the Sprite. That is not a good Sprite.
It's not a good Sprite. I think it would be better if it was in a glass with ice.
What do you mean it's not a good Sprite?
It doesn't taste good.
So I was
You were right by calling it pond scum, but it was crazy that you didn't know that it was
Sprite. Yeah.
So this one was mellow yellow.
Yes.
This one was Mountain Dew did not taste like Mountain Dew.
which was crazy.
Yeah.
I had to have these as reference.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Orange, you were 1 of 3.
I got
You got Crush,
Crush.
the last one.
yeah.
But then you put
Fanta's
Sunkist
good.
on Crush.
Fanta's not bad. Sunkist is horrible. So how many total did I get?
So
3,
you got
6,
9.
9 out of 16.
9 out of 16.
Oh my gosh. I'm a failure.
No, you're not.
16 in a row, it would be.
Ooh, better
How
or
many would
worse?
you get? Yeah.
Now
Yeah.
that I know,
Yeah.
let's try it.
You want to do that? Okay.
Stop the video.
If you want to see me do a quick uncut video running through all 16 in a row rapid fire and trying to name them, you can check that out right here. Otherwise, I hope you enjoyed the video. I know I typically do sports content, but if you want to stick around and see what that's all about and maybe get an occasional gem like this, make sure you hit that subscribe button and let me know your favorite soda down in the comments.